Before this video starts, I just want to bring to attention that my guild, Nutty, is recruiting. If you're really not interested in or don't even consider joining, I will leave a little button in the description to skip this and get to the actual video. I'll be making a more specific video about Nutty, but for now it's just a little announcement in this one. Nutty is a long-term guild and is looking for long-term members. That means if you join the guild, we expect you to be with us for thick and thin. This will also bring a lot of advantages and a lot of connections. This guild will also be the last guild I will be in. Doesn't mean I will quit, but that I will never be leaving this guild until my last days. Now, how to join? First, fill out the application in the description. I will be putting in there. You can just click on it, and the main reason why I have this application is just to see your age. It's honestly about it. The rest is just something else. As long as people try, it's always great, you know. Then join the Discord. You have to be joining Discord, and you have to actively interact with others in voice chat. If you are not in voice chat, you will have a hard time joining the guild. And now let's get to the requirements really quickly. Now, a microphone is required. As I said, you have to be in voice chat and interact with the people. If you don't have a microphone and you're still in voice chat all the time and just talk and just type with the people, we might make an exception, but probably not. Then there is a pretty obvious rule, the no cheating rule. If you're being caught, you will be kicked. There are no second chances. The second you join the Discord, you know that it isn't welcome. And if you know that it isn't welcome and you keep cheating, you will be kicked without a second chance. So you have been warned, and obviously it has to be video proof that you are cheating, not just someone telling me that. And before you think about hiding it and think, hey, that no one is going to notice it, that might be possible, but do you think that is a good? Just think about it. Your possible future guild members you will be playing with a lot. Do you really want to lie to everyone that you are cheating? Do you really want to be such an asshole to the people that trust you in the guild? I would think that is a very, very not nice thing, you know? But yeah, I'm a very open person, and even if you haven't been caught before and you want to join a guild and you want to stop cheating, as long as you stop and I don't see you cheating or anyone else does, it is okay. We do not want you to cheat, but if you stop cheating just for the guild, it's a very respectable thing, to be honest. So don't be cheating. Please do me that favor. While now there's other rules, very important ones. The first one is obviously be nice, chill, a funny guy or girl, and stand out. It's easier to recruit you if you just stand out and be like unique by yourself. If you're just sitting in the channel not doing anything, you will have a hard time getting into the guild. So be sure to actively take part of everything. And there is also a little rule of banter is okay. You can just fuck around a little bit. That's absolutely okay. But being completely toxic will get you banned from the Discord. Well, there is one rule that we had to bring in, and that is be at least 16 years old. We make exceptions to 14 to 15 years old, rarely, but below that it is a very low chance for you to join. Anyways, I wasted already 4 minutes of your time. Let's get to the video. Now there's a lot of videos about the Abbey Hive already. Lots of them very rushed, many of them very short. And I probably won't be keeping it too long either. There's already lots of videos about the items. And what I want to talk about in this one isn't exactly the items, but the dungeon itself. As you can see, I already started the dungeon play while I made the Nutty announcement. And one thing is pretty clear. There is no insane insta-pop like Ice Fierce did it and many other things in the shatters. And I honestly gotta say, this dungeon is probably still easier than the shatters. I'd even go as far as it is still way easier than the shatters. Why do I think that? Because I remember the day when the shatters came out, and 10 times more people died there. People will get their shit together in this dungeon, people will get better at this dungeon, and in about a month or two, this dungeon won't be considered insanely hard anymore. Just like it was with the shatters. I remember when the shatters came out, people were like, it's way too hard, it's impossible to complete, and now you can solo it. So, while this dungeon is also very soloable, which is pretty clear, Beatel made it solo ready for the boss, while, I gotta say, he had already probably like at least 100 hours in practice because he was testing the dungeon, so he knew all the shots already, which is a huge advantage, otherwise he probably wouldn't have been able to do that so fast. But still very impressive. His music choice is still garbage, but let's not talk about that one. Now, Epic Hive has a treasure room also. The password is Dr. Terrible, but if you say anything after you said the password, you won't be getting, like, it won't open. I haven't seen it open yet because always people are spamming some stuff after that. This is very sad, but it will eventually happen, especially later on when people know what they're doing in there. About it drops a little bit. I don't want to go into it, as I said. Life pods and greater dex pods, great thing. You can even get more than one life pod out of the boss, which is also great. And now let's get into the more interesting stuff, because Epic Hive was a cool thing and I really like it. I like the dungeon, I like the design. I like the design that it is not supposed to be a dungeon that can insta-pop you like crazy. While you are, like, if you are stupid, obviously it can still destroy you, but it is not an Ice Sphere dungeon. Also, I just want to throw a big thanks to Mr. Unibro, the person who created this dungeon, who spent a lot of his time making this dungeon for the community, and I just want to hit him up with a huge thank you. This dungeon is great, you are great, and whenever you guys see him, just please do me a favor and just PM him with, thanks man for this amazing dungeons, you were doing a great job. And let's go into the really spicy stuff. The month of the Mad God. The thing you guys have been waiting for quite a while. The month of the Mad God is every year obviously a great thing. On the 1st of August there will be already something big, that is the Oryx Horde. What the Oryx Horde is, I do not know. I have no idea. And we will get the answer soon probably. And I expect something out of it, you know, it's probably gonna be really cool. Now, what we want to concentrate the most on are weekends, including Fridays. Because on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, there will be the main dungeons for the chest events. On the weekdays, we will have either like really rarely a leprechaun back, but it will always be normal dungeons like the UDL, Manor, the Temple, and the normal puppet that is dropping from Godlands. But looking at the weekend, we have already the first week, the Shatters chest. That's really cool. I really want to do these. I didn't have the time the last time they came out, so I never did them. Then there is the week after that, the Ocean Trenches. Hey, if you guys want to invite me some Ocean Trenches, I will be joining. And after that, Tomb, Encore, and on the last week, the Nest. Now, from here, what I can see, there is no Lost Halls, so Lost Halls will probably still be taking a while, which is okay. We got the Nest now, we can wait for 1 or 2 more months. But yeah, I just hope, I have high hopes for the Lost Halls. And this is a very dangerous thing, because having high hopes means that if your hopes are not, whatever, it might hurt a little bit more, you know? So, yeah. I just hope Month of the Mad God will be a great thing. I'll be making a lot of videos on that month. I'll be maybe even making weekly recaps. And there will also be streaming. I decided I want to stream more. I want to interact with my viewers a bit, the people I respect a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I will be seeing you in my streams and in my videos and in game. And yes, thank you very much. I have to go now. Some little baby kid is waiting for me. I'm going to get a cat.